probability that you're gonna wait more than S minutes actually, rather than computing this complicated probability. तो अगर ये कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी बराबर इस प्रोबेबिलिटी की आ जाए तो फिर आप कहेंगे एक रैंडम वेरिएबल एक मेमोरी लेस रैंडम वेरिएबल है। एक दफा फिर से समझ लें कि x अगर आपके वेटिंग टाइम को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, क्या चांसेस हैं कि आपका वेटिंग टाइम यानी एक रैंडम वेरिएबल एक वेटिंग टाइम एक रैंडम वेरिएबल मेमोरी लेस होगा कब कि जब आप ये कहना चाहते हैं कि क्या चांसेस हैं कि आपका वेटिंग टाइम इज गोइंग टू बी मोर देन s प्लस t मिनट्स, जबकि आपने t मिनट्स वेट कर लिया है, तो भाई इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी इज इक्वल टू द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ that your chances or your waiting time would be more than s minutes. So it does not depends on what happens previously. ठीक है, chances इस इवेंट के होने के क्या chances हैं कि you gonna wait in this interval, given that you have waited in this interval, the chances are that okay, how much the length of this interval is. So the interval of this the length of this interval is s actually. ठीक है, so this is really the memory lessness property actually. ठीक है, आप ये भी कह सकते हैं, फर्ज कर लें कि यदि x जो है ये सर्वाइवल टाइम है एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट का, फर्ज कर रहे हैं आपने एक मशीन खरीदी है, ठीक है, और आप और x रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है नंबर ऑफ एयर्स को कि जितने एयर्स वो मशीन चलेगी, ठीक है। तो इस प्रॉपर्टी की इंटरप्रिटेशन क्या होगी कि क्या चांसेस हैं कि आपकी मशीन s प्लस t एयर्स चलेगी जबकि वो t एयर्स चल चुकी है। अगर ये प्रोबेबिलिटी बराबर आ जाए किसके, इक्वल टू द प्रोबेबिलिटी कि वो s एयर्स चलेगी, तो फिर आप कहेंगे दैट्स अ मेमोरी लेस प्रोसेस। यानी ये एक ऐसी मशीन है कि जिसकी परफॉर्मेंस जो इसकी पिछली परफॉर्मेंस है उस पर डिपेंड नहीं करती, ठीक है, जो इसकी पिछली परफॉर्मेंस है उस परफॉर्मेंस पर डिपेंड नहीं करती। You're gonna read more and you're gonna make sense of it. So I hope that this kind of makes sense to you. अब मेरा क्लेम ये है कि अगर x एक एक्सपोनेंशियली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड रैंडम वेरिएबल है विद लैम्डा, तो फिर x is memoryless. x एक memoryless रैंडम वेरिएबल है, यानी वो ये डेफिनेशन सेटिस्फाई करता है। अच्छा, एक चीज और आई वुड लाइक टू से, इस इक्वेशन को हम रीराइट कर सकते हैं u b, कि अगर ये इवेंट a है और ये b, so this is like probability of a given b equal to probability of, for example, c. तो मैं इसे यूं भी लिख सकता हूँ, probability of x bigger than s plus t bigger than say t divided by, so a intersection b divided by probability of x given t equal to probability of x given s, ठीक है। और अब इन दो की इंटरसेक्शन क्या होगी कि जी आपके पास एक इवेंट है कि आप वेट करेंगे मोर देन t years, यानी ये सारा पीरियड, सो इन अदर वर्ड्स so your waiting time can end at any instant after t, so एक इवेंट ये है, और दूसरा इवेंट ये है कि your event can occur at any time after the event t plus s actually. In other words, यानी एक इवेंट ये है कि आपकी यानी इसकी जो लाइफ है मशीन की वो t years से बड़ी है, और एक ये है कि जी इस मशीन की जो लाइफ है वो t प्लस s ईयर से बड़ी है। तो इनमें से कौन सा इवेंट बड़ा है, यानी इनमें से कौन सा इवेंट या इंटरवल जो है वो बड़ा है। सो ऑब्वियसली दिस इंटरवल इज बिगर देन दिस इंटरवल। So if this interval is A and this interval is B, then what would be A intersection B? So B, क्योंकि subset है A का, so you're going to say that this is equal to A. No, this is equal to B, sorry. ठीक है? So I can write this probability. So this probability of x bigger than s plus t intersection x bigger than t is going to be equal to probability of x bigger than s plus t, and this is equal to, अगर मैं इस denominator को उस तरफ ले जाऊं, and this is going to be the probability of x bigger than s times the probability of x bigger than what do we call t. ठीक है? So this is what it, another condition. So ये जो दो conditions हैं, ये दो conditions हैं, they are equivalent. यानी अगर आप ये verify कर लें x के लिए तो memory less है, या फिर ये verify कर लें x के लिए तो वो भी memory less है. ठीक है? तो अब हम इसे verify करते हैं for exponential random variable. ठीक है? तो क्या I want to see that कि क्या ये is this identity is satisfied for exponential random variable is not. So let's compute, say, what is the probability that x is bigger than s plus t. So this would be same as 1 minus what is the probability that x is less than or equal to s plus t. ठीक है? And this would be same as 1 minus 1 minus what do you call probability of e to the minus s plus t and lambda. ठीक है? And so just substitute this because so I can write this as, लिख सकता हूँ मैं, this is fx evaluated at s plus t. This is going to be 1 minus exponential of minus lambda times s plus t, 1 minus exponential of lambda t. This is going to be e to the minus lambda s times lambda t plus s actually. So this is what that you get from one side. Now think of what would be the probability, इसी तरीके से what would be the probability of x bigger than t. So the probability of x bigger than t by same calculation is going to be e to the minus lambda t, and what will be the probability of x bigger than s. So this is going to be same as the probability of lambda s actually, और इन दो को आप multiply कर दें. If you're going to multiply these two, you're going to get this actually. So this means that these two quantities are equal, and hence your exponential random variable is a memoryless random variable. In other words, it's a kind of a randomness in which your future performance does not depend on your past performance. It doesn't depend on your past performance. So your future is independent of the past actually. Okay, so this is what, so if you have, so it's like in case of the waiting time, so in future how much you need to wait does not depend on how much you have waited already. Or in case of the example of say that machine example, then you know, you're going to say that probability that for how much time, you know, a machine will survive and will work does not depend on how much previously it has worked, for how long it has worked previously. Okay? So I hope that this is making some sense to you. So it's kind of a very interesting memoryless process activity. Okay. Let's move ahead a bit and let's do another example. So here's an example. This example is example what you call 5D. फर्ज कर लें लाइफ टाइम ऑफ अ बैटरी, ठीक है, आप एक गाड़ी में चल रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल वो बैटरी पर गाड़ी चल रही है, कार है, कोई मोटरसाइकिल है, कोई साइकिल है, समथिंग दैट इज वर्किंग ऑन बैटरी, ठीक है, और वो कार या बैटरी या साइकिल व्हाटएवर दैट यू आर डूइंग, फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ ये कार की बात कर रहा है, वो जो लाइफ टाइम है बैटरी की, सो इट अज्यूम्स that the lifetime of that battery during a run is exponentially distributed actually, ठीक है, so फर्ज कर दें, so अगर x represent कर रहा है number of miles that a car can run, ठीक है, before its battery wears out, ठीक है, एक कार की जो बैटरी है वो कितना अर्सा चल सकती है, ठीक है, फर्ज कर लें कि this random variable is an exponential random variable, so this is like a waiting time, ठीक है, कि जिसमें एवरेज ऑन एवरेज यू नो कितनी बैटरी चलती है, यानी कितने अरसे के लिए, कितने माइल्स के लिए बैटरी जो है सरवाइव करती है, तो फॉर एग्जांपल हम अज्यूम करते हैं कि 10,000 माइल्स के लिए बैटरी सरवाइव करती है, ठीक है, चलें लेट्स से विद एवरेज ऑफ 10,000 miles, ठीक है, 10,000 miles, the number of miles that car can run, ठीक है, जैसे यू नो आपको हर महीने बाद 2 महीने बाद अपनी गाड़ी का मोबिल तब्दील करवाना पड़ता है, मोबिल ऑयल तब्दील करवाना पड़ता है, बिल्कुल इसी तरीके से बैटरी की भी लाइफ है, ठीक है, तो फर्ज कर दें बैटरी जो है वो 10,000 माइल एक गाड़ी के साथ चल सकती है, ठीक है, जैसे ही 10,000 माइल गुजरेंगे, 10,000 माइल से प्लस ऊपर नीचे, ठीक है, तो बैटरी विल डाई डाउन, उससे पहले भी डाई डाउन कर सकती है, ठीक है, बट ऑन एवरेज 10,000 माइल्स फैक्टर, और I'm assuming that कि जी ये जो रैंडम वेरिएबल है ये एक्सपोनेंशियली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है, ठीक है, with parameter lambda, where the lambda is say 1 over 10,000 नहीं लिखता, let's 1 over 10 actually, ठीक है, जबकि यहाँ 10 जो है वो thousands को represent कर रहा है, so I can write 1 over 10,000 miles, but यहाँ हर इस एवरेज में जो 1 है, यानी ये जो 10 है ये 10,000 को represent कर रहा है, ना कि सिर्फ 10 को, so I'm just writing it for the sake of simplicity, ठीक है। क्वेश्चन ये है कि जी फर्ज कर दें a person want to take a trip say from A to B, कि जी इस ट्रिप की जो डिस्टेंस है वो 5,000 माइल्स, ठीक है, so person want to go from you know what do you call from place A to B and want to make a trip, that trip is 5,000 5,000 miles, ठीक है, now अब चांसेस ये मालूम करने हैं कि क्या चांसेस हैं कि ये जो बंदा है फ्रॉम ए टू बी, ठीक है, ये इसे बैटरी रिप्लेस करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. So this guy does not need to change its battery in this strip actually. So what is the probability? So what we are interested in, what is the probability that battery will survive during trip activity? इस ट्रिप में सर्वाइव करेगी 5000 माइल्स के. ठीक है. So, how can I compute it? So I can say, so this will, इसकी probability compute करने का मतलब ये है कि I need to compute what is the probability that x would be bigger than 5. अगर ये 5000 है, so since for thousands I have put 1 actually, so x would be bigger than 5. So this is what that you need to compute. And how you can compute it? You can compute it by 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 5 and 1 minus f of 5, which is going to be 1 minus e to the minus 5 lambda, where the lambda is 5 by 10. So it's going to be 1 minus e to the minus 1 half actually. ठीक है? And it will be 0.604. This is what it is going to be. ठीक है, this is what it is going to be. Okay. So this example 5D is not complete. The rest of the 5D part I would suggest that you should do it for yourself actually. Okay. So, one thing that is not really different, I'm not going to get into the calculation of, so now I'm going to just talk about some of the distributions that you have to study for yourself. I can't get into the details of every single. Okay? So the Laplace distribution, for example. So what is the Laplace distribution? So we're going to say that x is said to follow is a Laplace random variable. X is, so it's a version of what you call exponential random variable. So one of the trouble with exponential random variable is that if you see its PDF, it only exists when x is positive actually. It doesn't exist when x is negative. यानी ये जो random variable है exponential, it only takes non-negative values. ठीक है? तो अब अगर मैं ये कहूँ कि okay, I have a random variable that is exponential, but it also takes negative values actually. You're going to call such random variable as Laplace random variable. So x is Laplace random variable if the absolute of x, obviously with parameter lambda, if इस x का जो absolute है is exponentially distributed with parameter lambda. ठीक है? x एक Laplace random variable तब होगा कि जब उसका absolute जो है वो exponential हो. So now x can also take negative values. ठीक है? तो अब कोई restriction नहीं है x पर. But the exponentialness of the x is already there. वो हमने नहीं खोई. ठीक है? So Keeping in view this notation, what would be the PDF of Laplace random variable? The PDF of Laplace random variable is going to be lambda e to the minus, instead of x you're going to have lambda absolute of x actually. X की जगह क्या आ जाएगा? Lambda absolute of x. And x is any real number, whether it is positive or negative actually. Okay, so this is what the PDF of the exponential random variable is. Sorry, it's going to be 1/2 lambda by 2 actually. Yes, lambda by 2 of the exponential random variable. Okay, so this is what the distribution of Laplace random variable is, and read out its detail and कि इसकी expectation क्या होगी, variance क्या होगी. So read out its detail from the book. ठीक है. There are two more distributions that I am leaving for you to study for yourself. I can't get into every single distribution. I'll just talk about one more thing and leave the rest of the things for you to study. For example, I will talk about, so I'll not talk about gamma and beta distributions. So you have to read it for yourself from the book or from any other source that you like. So the gamma distribution and beta distributions, gamma distribution is really the generalization of exponential random variable. Like, for example, negative binomial was the generalization, negative binomial, hypergeometric, yes. Hypergeometric was, generalization of geometric random variable. So similarly, exponential gamma distribution is a generalization of what you call exponential random variable. Even beta distribution is also generalization of exponential random variable. But beta distribution can also be treated as the generalization of uniform distribution actually. ठीक है? यानी, we know that in case of say discrete probabilities, equally likely probability is not a good measure. ठीक है? It's not good actually that all outcomes have the same probability. Should be, different outcomes should have different probabilities actually. ठीक है? So similarly, in uniform you all have the same probabilities, all outcomes. While in beta you're going to see that they have different probabilities for the different values actually. So the beta can be also seen as a generalization of exponential distribution and a uniform distribution actually. And there are several applications for it. I'm not going to get into this. I'm leaving this for you to study this for yourself actually.